What's up, guys? You're listening to Hobby Homies. You've tuned in for Beers and Banter, our laid back, take your pants off, sit on the couch kind of episode with a beer, of course.
Of course.
What else are you going to do?
What I missed the memo about both the pants off and the being on a couch. So
yeah,
my pants are on and I'm in a booth. I don't know if that matters.
I mean, it's not for you. It's more for the listeners,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You guys, we'll give you a moment. We'll give you 10 minutes. We'll just do dead silence.
No.
You guys can have 10 minutes to go take your pants off. Buy a couch.
They can just pause the podcast. We don't have to give them time.
Oh.
This isn't
okay.
radio,
man. That makes sense. Yeah, this isn't live radio. I've got this confused with my other job.
Yeah.
As an AM radio host.
Oh, man. Did you hear the radio yesterday?
What do you mean? Did I hear the radio?
Were you listening to the radio yesterday?
Like at all?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
Why? You said it like every station went down or like there was a broadcast on every station. Did you hear the radio?
No. Oh. Never mind.
Okay. Anyways, so today's Indominus Day.
Today is the day. Probably the best day of the year.
Probably the best day of my life.
I think so too.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty close.
You could say like getting married or, meeting your wife or maybe even the birth of your son, but nah, it's just Indominus Day.
Indominus Day and the day I got my cat.
Yeah.
Both of those are tied first. So, have you been nose deep in it? Nose deep in the bish?
Man. So I got up, had a bit of a sleep in, and then drove to Guff, picked up my copy and the copy for the giveaway.
Excellent.
And I came home and just cracked into it. The first thing I did, weirdly enough, was actually open up the chapter approved, and I read a bit through there. And then
Did you grab the chapter approved as well?
Yeah, man, I got you.
Ah, dope.
Yeah, all our games, as soon as lockdown's over, will be chapter approved.
Hey, nice.
And yeah, I was like, wait, what am I doing? I've got a whole honking box of models there. Why am I reading this shit? I can read this like in bed or something. So
the calm before the storm, my dude.
Yeah, true. I gotta work my way into it. Otherwise, it's just probably like OD or something if I just jump straight into that plastic crack.
Yeah, that chapter approved was just you lubing it up.
Yeah, that's it. But oh man, yeah, I've been building some models.
Yep.
Done a few. Done the Royal Warden, the Reanimator, the Plasmancer, and 3 Assault Intercessors.
Oh, a bit of a mix, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Just keeping it fresh.
That's it, man.
Keeping it different.
Yeah, that's it.
Keep your hands guessing.
I'm gonna build like a couple of different units, not all of them, and then I'm just gonna start painting them. So tomorrow I might even start putting some paint on plastic, man.
Jesus.
Yeah. No rest for the wicked, dude. Especially on a night shift next week, so I'm gonna have like not a whole lot of time. Like I might have some during the day, but like because I'll be probably wrecked, I'll try and get a fair bit done now.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you, man? You obviously went and picked yours up yesterday.
Yeah, I went and grabbed those at the wee hours this morning. So
yeah, true.
So the plans meet expectations. They were very different today. The plan was I had worded Sarah up, told her, yo, I got this thing that's happening. There's this new box that's coming out, brand new models. I want to get them built and painted over the weekend.
Yeah.
I was like, that's my goal, but that's going to require a few things. I'm going to need all day Saturday. I'm going to need all day Sunday. I'm going to help, do the baby feeds and stuff like that. But apart from that, like I'm going to be inundated, I'm going to have this on the Silent King's desk by Monday.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And I got up at 7:30, bright and early, cranked like a Red Bull and a coffee. And I was like, all right, let's do this.
Oh,
baby started crying. I was like, oh, yeah, that's fine. Like, that's the early feed. So I fed the baby, put him down. And then I had this just moment where I'm like, all right, let's do it. And I just went in. And then for about 2 solid hours, I was just building Necron warriors. And then the wife got up and she was like, "Oh, hey, my brother-in-law's coming, and then we're gonna go for a walk, all of us, little family outing." And
Yeah,
that's when my inner nerd rage just like was unleashed.
But dude,
I
you
was
walk the
like,
dog like every day. Like you don't need to go for a walk now.
exactly. She's like, I think it would be nice if we just went for a family walk. And I'm like, that's the worst thing ever.
Family,
And
man, that's the worst thing
I
ever.
know, family, man. So we did all that. We went for a walk. I think I got back at like 3 or something.
Jesus, where'd you walk to?
Yeah, it just takes a while to like get ready.
Okay.
Like I was doing little bits of Necrons while like we were getting ready and waiting for the brother-in-law to come over and all that.
Yeah.
And then just a boring story of how I was just so unnecessarily angry that my day didn't go the way that I wanted it to. I'm like, dude, I'm not 15 anymore. That's not okay.
Yeah.
Stuff happens, man. I was like, Fox, chill. It's not the end of the world. You can build these models anytime. They're not going anywhere. So I was like, all right.
That's
all
the
right.
wife in your ear, dude.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, all right, me, chill. Just chill. Just do your day, and when there's spare time, build the model. See what happens. Anyway, so I've been doing that. I think Sarah got wind of my grumpiness. It was very in your face.
It was detectable.
So, yeah, it was tactical grumpiness. And she was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna take the link, and I'm gonna go to the parents for dinner, and you can stay here and build your things. I was like, well, you're the best ever. I was like, fine. That's how it should be. I deserve this.
Wow.
Anyway, so that's where I am now. I'm home alone. I'm cranking through some crons. I've built about 40 warriors, and my hands feel broken.
Yeah, I bet.
I was sick of seeing warriors, dude. Sick of it.
Why'd you start with the Warriors, man?
I knew that was the that was the hardest part. That was the sprint at the start. I just needed to get it done.
Okay. So the rest of it's just going to be cruising.
Yeah, I'm like, well, now I've done like more than half of what I need to do. So like, there's 40, because I'm only thinking Necrons at the moment. I'm not going to overwhelm myself because I got 2 boxes.
Yeah.
So I got 40 crons, and the scarabs are going to be easy. You can whip them together in like 10 minutes. And then it's just the 6 destroyers and 4 characters, because I'm not going to like double up on characters yet. I'll just do those.
Yeah. Are many of them unique? Like, can you only have one, or can you have multiples?
I think you can have multiples, yeah. But I thought I'll just start with one each for now.
Yeah.
And then like, because there's that tournament coming up, Guff, Geelong, 8th of August, 1,000 points. I think I want to say 3 rounds.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I just need... Whoa, my goodness.
Jesus, she came out of nowhere.
I didn't actually know my dog was in here, dude. She did come out of nowhere. I'm just going to go execute my dog for a second.
Yeah.
One moment.
Okay.
1 eternity later. Hang on. I'll be back.
Okay.
At least I'll know when the dog interrupted, because there'll be this massive spike.
Oh, yeah. Where have you had to miss this timestamp, dude?
All right, hang on one moment. All right, I'm back.
No worries. I'm just teeing up with this guy that I bought these old Necron Lords from, and he works like just down the road from where I live, so I'm swinging past there tomorrow to pick him up.
Ooh, some lords.
Yeah, like old school metal ones.
You've been getting around them old school models recently.
Oh, man, I'm even like bidding on one on eBay. It's like first edition Necron Overlord.
Man, I haven't bid on something on eBay for years.
Yeah,
if it's
I
not
know.
buy it now, I just don't. I don't touch it.
No, I know, but I'm like looking at it and I'm like, it's been 3 days with zero bid, so I'll just slap a cheeky $20 on it and see how it goes.
You're bidding on it like it's 2007, man. That's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
It's like an actual auction. I didn't even know that people did that anymore.
I don't know why people do it, man. Like, it was like make an offer or bid. So I was like, I'll just put the minimum bid on there, which was $20.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, thanks, man.
I won something on eBay that was normally it was for the wife, but it's normally like $150, and I got it for $73.
Nice.
And that was the last time I did a bid, and I guess they wanted it to sell for more than that because I never heard from them. I won the bid, paid the money, and then there was just nothing.
Oh, really?
Like, I sent them about 6 messages, and then I ended up just opening an eBay dispute and got the money back. But I was like, yeah, I mean that's one
cheeky
tactic.
Fuckers. You can't do that though. Like, really, just fucking put it up for buy it now and put your price that you want.
Yeah. If you're not happy to like get rid of it for less than X,
Yeah.
don't put it up for less than X. Start there.
Or starting bid, maybe like $2 less than what you'd take for it to get the ball rolling. But yeah, nah.
I think they're like, I'll put this up for 70. It's worth 150. It's gonna get at least 100. Hopefully, I get more than that. And then they were like, oh wait, this is a niche item that like literally no one wants. So, anyways,
God damn.
do you see the reception that the Warhammer app was met with?
Oh, I heard it's like trash, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't downloaded it and I haven't
Neither
touched
have I.
it, so I know nothing outside of what people have said.
I was
usually,
talking. Yeah.
No, you go.
I was just gonna say.
I
I was
permit
talking
you to talk.
I was talking to Jim at Golf about it because he's like, "Oh, the app's out today." Yeah, and I'm like, "I suppose so. I don't know." And he's trying to find it on the thing, but he couldn't find it on the App Store. So that was
Yeah, a lot of people had
where I
that
left
problem. I don't know why, to be honest.
it. Yeah.
I think 'cause they were like-
goodness have you heard about it?
I think people were searching like Warhammer 40k, and it's called Warhammer 40,000. The app. I think that was a lot of people's problems.
Oh man,
Like-
as if 40k isn't a tag, like a keyword or something for it.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was just buried from that many Warhammer apps. I don't know.
True.
I found it easy. I found it fine.
Okay.
I tried to register because you got to register. You can't just you can't touch the app unless you have their account, and it can't be the same account you use for Games Workshop. It has to be a separate My Warhammer account.
Okay.
So I had to make one of those, and then it was supposed to, and then it doesn't let you in until you verify, which I'm fine with, but I never got the verification email. So I hit the resend button, still never got it. Waited an hour, still nothing, gave up. Checked my inbox just before we jumped on here, and it came through 4 hours after I registered. So I guess they
Wow.
were getting slammed or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, so all I had time for was to read the reviews that people were giving it, and there were some doozies.
Did you?
Some of them.
Did you
some
save
of them
any
were-
for us?
I could jump in there right now and I
Dude,
could find some doozies. I'm gonna do
Just
it.
bring it up. This is going to be quality content right now, man. I heard it had like a 1.5 star rating.
Oh, so it's gone up then.
Oh, okay.
Let's have a squiz. Warhammer 40. That's a lifestyle app. Well, that's true actually.
It's a lifestyle.
They've
It is- it's a
categorized it
lifestyle.
as a lifestyle app. You know what? I agree with that.
Yep.
1.7. All content is behind a paywall. I saw a few people saying this, like
Yeah.
getting angry that you had to pay for it. And even in the next comment, not worth money as is. Well, I mean, that's probably fair. But yeah, everyone was like angry that you had to pay. And I'm like, well, guys, we knew this. This isn't like a...
Those people leaving reviews that's angry you have to pay are probably people that aren't in the hobby. Or like...
Yeah, well, why are they getting this app?
Well, I mean, they're probably just downloading apps, man. Like, maybe they're interested. Like, yeah, everyone knew that. Everybody knew that. And like, it's Games Workshop, man. How could you expect it not to be behind a paywall?
Yeah, exactly. Really misses the mark. Having a quick link to a Google Doc version of the core rules is about all this offers. Better to just view it in a normal PDF viewer. I can understand the need to organize content by book, but it is a commercial decision that really happens. I mean, they're all so long as well. There's no one that just went 1 star, went, it's bad.
Yeah.
Or 5 star, like, best thing ever.
Yeah.
They're all paragraphs. Standard GW. Looks good, well presented, but lacks coordination. No filtering or decent search function. Free codex if you subscribe, but nothing else currently. I already own the codex. Why would I want to pay €4 a month to view them? Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Delete this app now! That's what one person said.
Jesus.
Mine doesn't even open. Anyway, I have to say that a stock market company publishing an app that for free users is just a Google Doc, mind-blowing. Seriously. This app is a shortcut to a Google Doc unless you start spending money.
Wow.
Oh, someone... Clunky for a docs reader. Lots of unnecessary navigation hurdles. This app, unless you pay, is utterly useless. So there's a common theme here.
Yeah. I'm definitely picking up a trend.
This app does nothing unless you pay for the content. Content which you probably have already purchased. Paid subscription available, but none of the features included with the paid subscription. So that's something like the Army Builder and some other features that are listed in the paid for thing aren't available yet. But the ability to pay for those features is available.
Of course. That's the first thing you got to get up, dude. You got to get the payment option up first.
Yeah.
Before you put anything else up.
Total garbage. Crashes instantly on my phone. Nah, it seems like a you problem, buddy. Dude's running a Nokia 3315. He's like, it doesn't work on my phone.
How'd you even get the internet on that thing, dude?
Nah, bro. He jailbroke it, don't you know?
Oh, of course. The old jailbreak. Oh, talking about Nokia 3315s, in high school, we had a guy and he had this really old school phone, right? And one of the guys there was like, nah, there's no way you have a phone with a black and white screen that has Bluetooth. And he's like, man, I'm telling you, this thing has Bluetooth. Nah, bet you $50, and that was high school, $50 is a lot of money. No way has it got Bluetooth. And he brings it to school and it's this like fucking huge thing, man. Like you wouldn't fit it in a bloody backpack. And,
like, is that one of those Palm Pilots?
Oh, I don't even know what it was, dude. But he goes, menu, blah, blah, blah. There it is, Bluetooth. And the other kid was just like, oh, okay then.
Well.
Didn't pay up.
Nah, of course. Nah, yeah. I remember that, man. That's what you did back in the day. You bet your Nintendo 64. You bet your mum's mortgage. You bet everything. Yeah. And then, and then you never had to pay up. That's the beauty of being a dumb child.
I know. Damn high school.
There's no consequences for your actions.
Yep.
But yeah, so there's just about 4,000 reviews like that.
Yeah.
I see no reason to use this app unless you want to pay for the sub.
It's day one, man. Do you remember the Citadel Color app, day one? No, that was almost empty really. As well. I think it had like 10 different models you could pick from for the color schemes. And they just add to it over time. So I wouldn't pay for it now. I wouldn't even think about it for probably like the next, at least until they start releasing the new codexes with the codes. And then by then it should be ready to revisit. But
yeah,
until then, man, I wouldn't even cross my mind to download it.
I'm just curious now. I was only like half interested, but now I'm like, well, I gotta see that it's. I mean, people are saying utterly abysmal, terrible app out of the gate, dead on arrival. They lied. All the 8th stuff is paywalled, overpriced. Just checking free side so that the book's alphabetical as mentioned. That guy seems like he's given a good review. 1 star. Actually, love the app. It re-envisions everything I thought about 40K. Really a big game changer. It's changed my life. I wouldn't be here without it. 1 star.
Yeah.
Next person's like, it's a joke. Absolute joke. Pathetic. Piece of crap. Dead on arrival. Overpriced. Garbage. Hot steaming garbage. 3 stars.
Wow. 3 stars.
Yeah, anyways. It's just it's a smorgasbord. Do yourself a favor. Crack a beer. Go read the comments. Issues with the app. Someone's like done a full list. Like, all right, thank you. that's what they're doing. They're going to read your list. They're going to print it out. And they're going to bring it to the next board meeting and be like, Carl Simonis is really not happy with the app.
True.
And you know what? Miles Bruce, he's not happy either. And without their clientele, all that's left is Onion Lid Wilson. And you know what? No surprise, he's not happy either.
Something's going to change here, ladies and gentlemen.
And you know what?
Something's going to change.
It's going to be them.
Yeah, it's the children who are wrong.
Yeah, exactly. So that was fun to read through while I waited and eventually gave up on my registration email.
Yeah.
So it will be interesting.
Yeah.
There's most people are in the camp that they're like, for us, I think it's $8 a month.
Oh, yeah, because it's like €4 or £4, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know all that. All that fancy Chinese stuff that you're saying. I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that money stuff.
God damn.
But it's about $100 a year, and people are like, $100 a year. In my head, like I guess I'm the target audience. I'm like, that's pretty good.
If you get access to every single codex, it is. But if you still have to buy your codex.
Yeah. Of course, you got to buy a codex, because you were already doing that, right? That's not going to change. You're already buying your codex. Now all they're giving you is the option to also view that in a PDF. So, I guess like the EPUB version of it or whatever.
Yeah.
You're buying a codex, doing that already. Now you can unlock it on the app. That should be free.
Yeah.
The Army Builder, it's really how much you would pay for an Army Builder and the ability to search the rule book and the codex for keywords. Like if they nail that, and all I have to bring to every competition for the rest of my life is just my phone, because it's got the updated erratas, updated FAQs for my codex.
Yeah, yeah.
That to me is worth $8. I know that's a controversial opinion at the moment.
Yeah.
Especially if you can just subscribe and unsubscribe. No tournaments this week. Really, it's not that, I'm just playing casual games. Who cares? Unsubscribe. Yeah. Next month, I got 2 tournaments. I don't want to bring, especially when 9th gets bloated and you got to bring your FAQs and erratas and your supplements and your codex and the rule book. Instead of bringing 5 books, why don't you bring the phone? Or an iPad.
True.
But that's what they would have to do, I think, to make it worth that money. Because, if you still have to bring all that stuff and flick through it all anyways, then the app's not worth it.
No, that's right. Yeah. It's going to be hard for them to do it right. But I suppose if they can do it right, then it's going to be good for them, hopefully. I can definitely see like what you're saying, how, you bring your phone, and knowing you bring a power bank too to charge your phone.
Yeah, absolutely. Solar panel tied to my head.
Yeah, one of those little things that you wind up.
Yeah, exactly. A little crank.
Yeah, but if they can do it right, it'll be worth it. I don't know. I like the idea of being able to search though by keywords and all that through rule books.
Yeah, there are some people that have said that same thing in the comments. Once they're like, 1 star, $8 a month should unlock you all the codex, and I'm like. Yeah. Like, I can understand why you think that, because you want to get every single codex, all 20 of them or 25, I don't know how many there are, for $100. Of course you do. Yeah. But why would a company that values their digital codexes for like $40 sell you every single one of them for $100?
No, that's right. They wouldn't.
And like if people are buying those digital codexes already, then that just confirms their value in GW's eyes. So, like, I don't know where they get the idea that it should, like, GW is obligated, if they're going to charge you $8 a month, they have to give you all the codexes. I don't understand that.
People just think they're entitled to, like, everything. Yeah. So, and it doesn't matter what it is. Like, there's those people everywhere you go. Of course, our hobby is probably, like, 25% of them are those people.
I mean, me included. I'm like, I'm entitled to my day off to build my Indominus box. I deserve this.
Yeah, but like, I mean, you put the hard yards in to get that day off, man.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Anyways,
that was That was our rant.
That was a bit of a rant, wasn't it?
It was a rant.
Apologies to everyone listening who are still listening.
You know, what are your thoughts on the models? Now that you've
Sweet, man. Oh, insane. Absolutely insane. They're going together really easily. They're awesome sculpts. Yeah, mold lines are almost non-existent. I'm loving it. I'll tell you what though, I was a bit like overwhelmed when I opened the box, removed that cardboard artwork, and then I was like, oh, there's a lot of sprues in here. Boy, there's a lot of sprues in here.
I was sorting out the sprues, and then I picked up the big chunky rule book, and I was like, no wonder this thing sold out. Like, this is such good value.
Yeah, man. Considering the book alone is worth $110. For the box to be $260, whatever it was from Garth, it's just insane. Insane. Yeah.
It's like we were talking about the other day with the people that like post their Necron halves for like 160, and everyone's like, actually, you might want to check your prices because they sell for about 110, 120. And the rule book that you've got for 70, that should be 40 because they go, it was 250 for the box, at their friendly local gaming store or whatever.
Yeah.
They go, the rule book's worth about 50 and the two halves are worth about 100 each. So you should sell them at like 110, 120. And I was like, I said to you, I'm like, look, I mean, if they want to sell it for 160, because they, like this guy who was selling it that we're talking about, clearly bought himself 3 boxes because he wanted 3 marine halves. And that was the only way he could reliably get the models. And then he wanted to go sell the Necron halves. And I was like, 160 for the amount of models you get is a good price. Like if you compare it to a Start Collecting where you get
you get like twice 10 as many
Warriors.
models.
Yeah. I'm like, I can understand, but I mean, there was a rule in the group where you're not allowed to like profit off limited edition things. Yeah. So he was breaking the rules, so that's a fair point. But I'm like, don't go saying 160 isn't good for the Necron half. Like if you're just looking at the models, anyways.
But like at the same time, like. You should be able to sell something for whatever you want to sell it for, right? Like, if someone's going to pay you $1,000 for that half of the Necrons, you should be allowed to sell it for that, like.
Or like, just don't say anything. Like he posted up there for 160. No one buys it. Okay, now he knows it's not worth 160.
Yeah, or it sits there for 4 weeks and like he bumps it 6 times, and then by then he's got to know that he's asking too much. So.
But people are like, no. I got to tell him that his prices are wrong.
Yeah, but don't offer, say, man, I'll take it for 120. I think 160 is too much. Yeah. Just say, no, you're wrong.
Yeah. Exactly. None of these people were interested in purchasing.
Oh, no.
They just wanted to like get in there and make sure that person knew that they weren't going to stand for that price.
No.
They weren't going to have it because of scalpers like him. I'm like, the dude's not scalping. It's like, it was very clear what he'd done because he listed 3 Necron halves and then 2 marine characters. From 2 boxes. So
you see, I could be on the fence about that because like at the same time he's bought 3 boxes, so he's potentially denied because like people missed out, and I know it's made to order and that, but like people missed out on that first thing, right? Especially people that buy from friendly local gaming stores. So the only way they can get it is if they pay full GW price, made to order, and then wait 2 months or however long it's going to be.
Yeah.
Him buying 3 on launch day has kind of denied 2 people that purchase, right? So I can see why some people would be upset that he's trying to make a little bit of money off it, like.
Yeah.
But
I mean, at the same time though, GW came out and said, "Don't worry, everyone, we've got enough for everyone."
Yeah. That was the fucking worst thing you've ever done.
Yeah. Not to mention, and they were like, but we want everyone to make sure they get a fair crack, so only like 3 per person. So if GW, the company producing it, said we got plenty, 3 per person, this guy was like, well, I want 3 Necron halves. I don't want to risk, 3 marine halves. I don't want to risk not being able to get it in splits or being ripped off.
Yeah.
I'll just buy 3 boxes. The dude ran the risk. Maybe maybe it doesn't sell out. Maybe there's no demand for the Necron halves, and maybe he just makes a pittance off those. He was willing to do that. He just wanted his 3 Marine halves.
Yeah.
So I'm like, is he not allowed to buy those? Because he, I don't think he knew that it was going to sell out and that people were going to miss out because he bought his half. I certainly didn't when I bought my 2 boxes. I was like, oh, cool. I'm like, that's great value. I'll just buy 2.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it's gotten everyone, all the Jimmies have been rustled.
Oh, man. Everyone's knickers have been twisted at some point during this whole, lead up to Indomitus. But Games Workshop definitely went in the wrong by saying, we've got enough for everyone when clearly they haven't, because they've probably looked at it and gone like, okay, we've got X amount of people that play this hobby, right? They consider active purchases or whatever, however they figure it out. They'll have some sort of way to analyze the data, right? So if they were to say, all right, globally we've got 100,000, it's probably more, but 100,000 customers who are actively buying in the hobby. Let's make 20,000 boxes because 1 in 5 people are going to buy it, right? They would have had some sort of logic like that. I mean, my numbers are definitely wrong, but they would have had some sort of analyze the data like that and gone, yep, this will be exactly enough without us making too much or too few, and they fucked it.
I'm guessing. I'm guessing they had numbers and they were just wrong.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they went like, because the worst thing they could do for a limited edition box is make too many.
Yeah. Oh, of course, because then it's like sits on the shelves and it's like wasted money on their end.
Yeah. I'm just trying to find if like, maybe, is that like what do you call it? One of the Chinese whispers where they said they had enough for everyone?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm just trying to find it. Have you heard that? Or was me saying that the first you heard that?
Oh, man. I feel like I've heard it before you saying it now, but I don't know. I don't know. Because it could be Chinese whispers,
Yeah.
But then at the same time...
they said 3 for everyone. So.
Yeah. If they set the limit at 3, you'd think that they would be expecting to have enough for everybody. Because, yeah.
And did they make enough? Like... So, in your example, where maybe, like, I don't know how, I think it would be almost impossible to get good numbers because, the secondhand market and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But, like, let's say they had good numbers. They thought, all right, we'll make enough so that there's, 2 per person for, or like, yeah, whatever. They had numbers, they were accurate. But then, as we know, there's people who made deals with their local gaming store and went, I'll take 20.
Yeah.
And their local gaming store was like, well, I mean, it's just a suggestion at 3 per person. And this guy's offering to buy,
He's paying my rent for the month. Yeah.
Yeah. So, did Games Workshop get punished for making such a good value set? Is this going to be something that they go,
let's never do that again?
Yeah, I'm terrified that might be the case.
Yeah.
Because they're like, no, the scalpers will just jump all over it and blah,
it's a shame though. It's a shame because it is such a good value set. It's got to be one of their best value boxes they've ever produced. Like, to be less than at GW's price, it is way less than 2 start collecting boxes, and you're getting nearly 4, like, twice the value of each model. So that's nearly like 2 boxes on each side.
Yeah,
like it's just
and
insane.
a $100 rulebook.
And a $100 rulebook, man. The only thing it didn't come with is dice.
Unbelievable. Well, that's because it's not a starter set.
Yeah,
so
that's right. That's it.
I wonder if the starter set will come out. And anyway, so I was having fun on Facebook the other day, just rustling some jimmies up.
Yeah, I saw some of your comments in there.
Just letting them
stirring the kettle, man, stirring the pot.
I was bored and wanted to make some people angry about Indominus.
And I think it worked, man.
That thread went off.
Yeah.
I think I got taken down actually. So.
Oh wow.
Goal achieved. Anyways, I'm keen to crack a Red Bull and get into the rest of my thingos. I want to get them all built.
Yep.
cleaned up because I got to remove the mold lines on 60-something models, 66 Necrons.
Hey, there's not a lot. There's not a lot. So, you're right.
Have you built did you say built a couple warriors?
No worries.
The warriors have some mold lines, my friend.
Oh, really?
Oh, baby, they do.
Oh,
and because,
man.
there's, because you're going to most people will dry brush the Necrons at some point in the process.
Yeah.
You have to remove the mold lines.
Dude, I was watching that video that Foggy linked in the Discord today, Uncle Adam's video, and
Oh, yeah.
oh man, that dry brush that he does on those models just looks insane.
I actually went out and bought some makeup brushes just today.
Oh man, I was asking Caitlin if she had any, but she hasn't got any like that kind.
Yeah. I bought a big kit of them.
Yeah.
You're supposed to get
Damn.
cheap ones, and I was just so desperate. I just went to Kohl's, and they weren't particularly cheap, but I was like,
man.
I'll put them through the ringer for these.
$20 a brush.
They're like some bamboo ceramic,
Oh yeah.
handcrafted, organic something.
God damn.
God damn. Lightweight.
Oh,
Lightweight
nice.
and ergonomic. So that's what I'll be doing. But yeah, that's my goal. Get them all built, all mold lines removed, and based.
Yeah.
Because I watched the Uncle Adam video as well, and that was something that resonated with me when he was like, everyone says they'll do their bases later, and some people get in the trap and they just never do them.
Yeah.
And that's me. So I was like, all right, I'm going to base them before I prime them.
Well, you know what I do? I don't even glue them to a base when I paint them. I've been, because I pin all their feet now, I just put the pin in and then put that pin into a cork, and then I paint them like that. So I don't even glue them onto the base until it's like almost the last thing I do. All these ones have been cutting off those bloody hexagonal pegs on their feet.
Oh.
Just because, the way I do my bases, I can't put those pegs into the holes in the bases.
Yeah.
So they're in the way.
Fair enough. That's fair.
Yeah.
I like those little things. I just stick them in there.
Yeah, I suppose it's kind of handy. Like, you could just push them in there for temporarily and then pull them out again when you're ready to do something to them.
Yeah, do something to them. You made it sound so weird.
Yeah,
Are you ready to do something to them? All right, I'm gonna get stuck into it.
All right, dude. No worries.
Hopefully, the next time you hear from me, I'll have some built crons.
Better be.
Man, and the goal is to build them all and get them all ready today, and then just like smash them, like paint them tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not completely finished, obviously. Like the weapons probably won't be done, but just like get the metallic on them. Yeah,
based and like slap them with a dry brush, and then leave all like your eyes and all the bits you want to make glowy till last.
Yeah, and just go through it.
Yeah, I'd consider like if you were to like prime them black and then do Uncle Adam's tip on that, would be nearly tabletop. Besides their like the ones with blades and that.
Yeah.
Dope. Yeah, dude. All right, no worries.
Well, this has been Beers and Ranter.
It's been a bit of ranter, hasn't
it? Despite all the bad things we've said about GW, I don't think we did actually. We were just telling people because I love Games Workshop. I love Warhammer.
Oh man,
I'd be lost without it.
Yeah,
and I definitely think like they're making some poor business decisions, but like I was getting angry reading the comments on the app because I knew a lot of them were just people like who weren't happy with the price and were just like trying to find things wrong with it.
Yeah,
I was like, let's talk about. I know the price is included, but let's talk about the actual app. And then I was like, I saw people getting mad, not mad, reviewing some of the models and saying like the wrists of the warriors are brittle and stuff like that. I'm like, and someone was complaining about where the this was on Reddit, on Necron Tier, the subreddit.
Yeah.
And someone was complaining about where they connected the heads because it's difficult to like get rid of, which I found as well. But I'm like, this is a whole lot of complaining for like an insane value set that you got. Like whatever GW has to do to pump out models at this price, just keep doing it, GW. Don't listen to these people.
Yeah. And like considering Necrons have had one new model in God knows how long, to get a whole new range. And like, this is just the tip of the iceberg, man. A fucking shitload of stuff is coming. Like new monoliths, new characters, you know.
The destroyers, the thick boys.
Yeah, the thick, curvy boys, the Silent King, man. Like
the fortress, the void dragon. My goodness.
Just stop whinging about the fucking wrists of the warriors.
They are brittle, though.
Oh, yeah.
But hey, my wrists are brittle, so
anyone's wrist can be brittle, dude.
It's immersive, dude. It's immersive.
Oh, God damn.
Time to get out of here.
Just be grateful of what we've got.
Yeah. Hey, we've got air in our lungs and people that love us. The world's gonna be okay.
Is it though? Because the way I'm seeing it, it's bad here, dude. Do not come to this part of town. It's bad.
Do not go to Truganina.
No, stay far away.
Cross that off my 4 things to do this week.
Apparently, the KFC, which is like a couple of Ks down the road, there was a cluster there, and I'm just glad I haven't been to that KFC in months because it's bad.
Cluster.
Yeah, big old
interesting
cluster.
Phrase. Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to go get some KFC. Home alone,
KFC
for myself.
Truganina, dude. Doing some specials.
Truganina. Oh, I can't. I crossed it off my to-do list. It's no longer, I can't go there.
Oh, okay.
There's a cluster there. I don't want to go there.
Yeah, no, don't risk it. There's a cluster.
No, wouldn't.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for listening. This is, Bean, Beers and Banter.
I mean, honestly, if you're still here, I love you.
You guys
you're amazing.
Keep us doing this.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Yeah,
appreciate you.
We normally record this after our core episode that we record on a Wednesday, but just because I'm on night shift next week, it's ruined everything. So we're actually recording this on Saturday night. So this will be coming out this coming Wednesday, and
that's why we keep saying Indominus Day. Like they'll be hearing it Wednesday, they'll be like, "It's not Indominus Day. It was 3 days ago."
Yeah, true. Yeah.
So that's why we keep saying Indominus Day.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. Let's get out of here, dude.
Let's go build some models, dude.
Yeah. Hells yeah.
All right. Toodles, homies. Appreciate y'all.
Catch y'all later. Peace.